Hi there, this is Alison, and this is going to be your first movement activity for our self-care month. Except it's not really a movement activity, this is a breathing meditation. And I think it makes a lot of sense in the context of trying to find this peace and space for yourself. And so this particular breathing exercise is less about finding a striving for breath and more about finding and allowing for breath. So I'm going to suggest that you sit for this exercise. Find somewhere comfortable, make sure that you can be okay for the next few minutes, and really feel the weight of your feet on the ground. Feel the weight of your sit bones and your glutes on whatever surface you're sitting on. Feel the strength of your spine and the strength of your torso holding you upright. Feel supported by gravity all around you. Feel the weight of your head being supported on the top of your spine. Make sure you can move your head comfortably and easily. I'm moving my head as I say that. And then find the space for a couple of breaths and just notice what your instinctive natural breath feels like. Where does it start from? Where does it end up? How much of you moves when you breathe? Do you feel your spine, your head, your neck moving? Do you feel any strain anywhere? Do you find when you breathe, when I ask you to breathe, do you automatically take a big deep breath that might put some pressure into your shoulders or your neck or the back of your neck? And then see if you can settle into a picture of a tree. So imagine your feet or your pelvis as providing the roots of the tree, big, long, reaching out wide into groundwater roots. Imagine your torso as a trunk that is strong and stable. And then imagine the branches of the tree filling your thoracic cavity. Think of your ribs being filled with and even imagine the tree extending past your body and into the space around you, if you like. Think of each branch moving off into smaller branches, into twigs, into new growth, into leaves. And really settle into that picture of the branches filling your lungs, filling your ribs. I'm not too fussed about how you breathe in terms of nose or mouth, whatever feels comfortable to you. But start to take an inhale that begins from the roots and travels up through the trunk of the tree and starts to just seep out into the branches. Don't make an effort to fill the tree all the way to the leaves. See if you can allow your breath to just be pulled into the branches, into the smaller branches, into the twigs. And then let the air all slide back down out of the branches, the twigs, through the trunk and into the roots, into the ground. And take that breath pattern a few times. At your own pace, you can explore breathing through your nose or breathing through your mouth, whatever feels better to you. But the goal here is to really find that sense of the tree of life breath. This is about allowing an interaction that allows you to breathe into whatever space feels good to you. Try not to have a particular breathing pattern in the way that we would teach a breathing pattern. So you don't need to time this. I'm not going to count it out for you. Think if you can allow the breath to travel in all the way as far as your capacity feels easy and unstrained and unstressed. Think of grace and smoothness. Try not to put an expectation on yourself about how much or how little are you going to breathe. We're going to spend the next month trying to find more space for you, for your life, for your teaching, for your practice, for your sense of ease and space. And I feel like the best way to start with that is to make sure that your breathing is matching up to your capacities in a way that feels good to you, as we find a lifestyle for you that includes your work and your sense of peace and space, so that your capacities and your task lists match up. Have a lovely time with this. You can do this for as many minutes as you like. I would suggest trying to do it every day, as much as you want. And I'll see you on Facebook.